I'm Seth Newland, and welcome to the Void Collector devlog series. If you're new here, this is a fast-paced speedrunning FPS where you make different hand poses to blast through stages as quickly as possible. Press 1 through 5 on the keyboard to toggle each finger on or off to switch through your arsenal. You've also got a combo meter that encourages you to go as fast as you can. First thing I'd like to talk about today is the bird. This is a weapon that's had a convoluted development history. It started out as something that would give you full invulnerability while it was active. The main problem with this design is that it's just really boring, so I revamped it to instead give you a massive speed boost while it's active. This seemed promising, but even after hosting a speedrun contest for the demo that I released a while back, go play it, it just didn't see much use. It was such a pain to pull out that it wasn't worth using it even for the speed boost. That's assuming you even had the time to use it, since so many of the levels didn't leave any downtime to pull it out. So, we're revamping it again, hopefully for the final time. Now it drains the special meter in the bottom left to fire a massive range, massive damage shot. This makes it somewhat similar to the Bill Payer, another weapon in the arsenal. The main distinction here is that it does a shit ton more damage. A lesson I learned early on into game development was to be careful with sniper rifles. Pulling off precise, long-range shots is really fun, but if it's too powerful or too easily accessible, it can make the game a lot less fun. If close range is more powerful, it encourages more movement and dodging, and tends to be much better than just clicking on heads from halfway across the map. So, if we have a sniper-type weapon with good damage, we can just limit when you can use it. You'll still get the fun of tricky sniper shots without ruining the entire game's balance. Another balancing component is the detonator. This is a weapon that can be used to place and detonate an explosive. This does the same amount of damage that the bird does in an area of effect, but with much less range. Hopefully, this leads to a good balance of use between the two, but I'm open to changing this up a bit. I've also got a brand new world to showcase today, Solemn Slalom. The first level of this world is available in the most recent Patreon build, which you can play right now for only $5. For $3 and up, you can get your name in the credits. Also, subscribe. Anyways, Ghost World. The theming here is that of a haunted ski lodge. With that in mind, a lot of these stages are going to be cramped and very slightly spooky. Let's walk through the first stage so you can see a bit about what I mean. We start out in a fairly normal room with a rug, some couches, and some paintings. After some fairly normal combat encounters, the lights shut off and we enter Ghost Mode. This is the central gimmick of the world, and I've got a lot of cool ideas for how we can use it. We can see the first and most simple use, as his previously blocked doorway is now open. A bloody message appears on the wall, and the paintings are all distorted. If we head up this ramp, everything returns back to normal. Now, we head outside for a brief moment, take in the nice snowy ambiance, fight some dudes, and then enter this shack to re-trigger Ghost Mode. Walk in the next room, and a ghost emerges from behind the painting. This is Bobbert, one of 3 ghost enemies. He only appears in Ghost Mode and will chase you down relentlessly. He's stupidly fast, and the bomb in his mouth explodes if he catches up to you. If you take damage, he'll need a few seconds to recover, so you won't take too much damage all at once. You can also shoot him to detonate the bomb right away and give yourself some hard-earned breathing room. So, we then head outside once again, and scale this toppled tree and head back inside, only to get ambushed by the second of our 3 ghosts. This is Sever. She moves pretty slowly as long as you keep a keen eye on her, but she moves lightning fast the second you turn your back. The final room of this level is a tricky one, as you'll need to maneuver while keeping your eyes on Sever. The enemies here aren't particularly threatening to help compensate for this. And thus concludes the first level of the new world. I think it's a pretty fun one, needs a bit of fine-tuning here and there, but I'm quite pleased with the end result. But I do have more to show, although the level that they're in is unfinished. The next stages will introduce this guy, the Voltaic Ghost. During Ghost Mode, he will drift towards specific enemies and possess them. This turns the enemy into a more powerful version of themselves. To prevent this, you can try to rush toward the ghost and defeat them before they have the chance. There are 2 currently implemented Voltaic enemies. The first is Gunther Gunther. Regular Gunther is a reasonable enemy who shoots at you from a range. He's pretty darn simple. Gunther Gunther, on the other hand, will shoot at double the speed, alternating which hand he shoots from. To dodge, you'll want to strafe left and right quite a bit. He's one of the more fun enemies I've made thus far, and I'm excited to experiment with how I place him in levels. The other Voltaic enemy is Steve Supernova. The regular Steve strike places timed detonations right at your feet, And this guy does that, but with much larger and faster ones. It'll really keep you on your toes. Especially when combined with Gunther. He's a formidable foe and a real force to be reckoned with. Now for some general updates. Certainly has been a hot minute since the last video, huh? Senior year of college will keep you busy, I suppose. My laptop that I was using to develop the game on also decided to crap out on me, so I spent the majority of my funds on a new computer. Now, I may be broke, but development can continue. Since I am broke, you should like, comment, subscribe, check out the Patreon, wishlist on Steam, yada yada. Seriously though, I have lost so much money working on this game, so any support would be vastly appreciated. Okay, I think that'll do it for today. If you want to watch me develop live, I stream generally every Tuesday, but sometimes I stream other days, kinda depends. The Discord is linked in the description if you want to join the community. Check out the Patreon to play the most recent builds, or go to H to download the public demo. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys hopefully in less than a month this time.